Good morning, students. I hope you are all doing well. In this critical situation, we have to take care of about ourselves and don't waste your precious time. Let us start our class. Yes, I'm going to take Unit 1 for you. In that, I'm going to take prose, the first part of the Unit 1. Let us enter into the lesson. Before that, I had a few questions for you. What do you think? Is we all safe in our home? How it happens? Only with our parents and our family. Do you know one thing? The people who believe us without any other unexpected things in around the world, in and around the world, is only our parents. So you have to realize the true love among the people. If you comfort with all other things in the home itself, sometimes we stress during this situation. Just think about the people without the family, without the parents, how they suffer in the world. Now we are going to see such a life of the two boys in our lesson. Two gentlemen of Verona, author A.G. Cronin. Let us discuss a about few information about our author. Archibald Joseph Cronin. They have given in the about the author. They have given the autobiography in our book itself. I just share a few ideas. He was a doctor by training, one of the most renowned storyteller of the 20th century. He emerged into the medical career, noted for his narrative skill. A few books, Citadel and the Keys of the Kingdom, made into a successful films later. Now, let us have a few things. They have given like an activity, go through the warm up. They given such a thing. Life is full of ups and downs. It has pleasant surprises as well as rude shocks, what we are now starving. Nevertheless, every incident offers a lesson to learn. From the failure, we learn a lesson. That is, we just experience what we have to do in the future. In the next thing they are given, they are asking about some unexpected challenges or adversities one could face in life. It might be the achievement or else any other thing which you like to leave, to give up, but sometimes it might not happen, like the addiction of the phones. And just promising to our parents and teachers, no, I will achieve some other thing, and what happened, the very next day you lose your hope. Likewise, some unexpected challenges. Take down the next one. The qualities do you think one should possess to handle hardship, that is working hard to overcome them? That is nothing but you have to achieve your goal or asset. First, you should maintain the patience. What's the meaning of patience? Being calm. How it happens? Normally, the people not able to control the emotions and feelings, no? Sometimes they may get anger and start to blaming others. If anybody asks you a question, you start to blame them. So, it all the negative things given. First, you think in a positive sense with the communication. You communicate whatever answer you have to answer at that moment, being patience. If you try to follow all this, you definitely succeed in life. Not only scoring marks, we can't be able to live in this world. No, reading our experiences, it is a very important thing. Let us enter into the lesson. Here is a story about love, devotion, sacrifice, sincerity, and maturity, displayed by two little boys in their action to save the life of their sister who suffers from tuberculosis of the spine. Read the story to find out how their actions give a new hope for the humanity. Let us see the first paragraph. As we drove through the foothills of the Alps. Two small boys stopped us on the outskirts of Verona. They were selling wild strawberries. Don't buy, warned Luigi, a cautious driver. You will get much better fruit in Verona besides these boys. Now the narrator starts to narrate his own experience with the boys, and he starts to discuss about the things now going to happen. And the name of the driver, Luigi. He stops the narrator not to get the fruits from that boys. He shrugged his shoulders to convey his disapproval of their shabby appearances. I want one thing to tell you. While reading and go through this lesson, you just go through all the block letters, the vocabulary. It will useful for us to learn, and while speaking we may make use of these words. Shrugged is nothing but shaking their shoulders. While asking like this, what will happen? The boys get disappointed. One boy had on a one jersey and cut off khaki pants. The other a shortened army tunic, nothing but a looser garment, gathered in loose folds about a skinny frame. It gazing at the two little figures. Gazing means moving here and there. With their brown skins, tangled hair, and dark, earnest eyes. We felt ourselves strangely attracted. My companion spoke to the boys, discovered that they were brothers. Nicola, the elder, was 13. Jacopo, who barely came up to the door handle of the car, was nearly 12. We bought their biggest basket and set off toward town. That the narrator found the boys, they are starving. To forbid them, he buy the biggest basket. And here, that is something grows intimacy between the narrator and the two boys. Next paragraph. Look at the picture they have given. Next morning, coming out of our hotel, we saw our friends bent over shine boxes beside the fountain in the public square. They are shoe shine there during doing their brisk business. And we watched for a few moments. Then as trade slackened, we went over. Slacken is decrease. We can able to decrease that. They greeted us with the friendly faces. They are not looking tired. They just greeted, welcoming us. And here, narrator. I thought you picked fruit for a living, I said. We do many things, sir. Nicola answered seriously. He glanced, make a view. He glanced at us hopefully. Often, we show visitors through the town to Juliet's Dome and other places of interest. All right, I smiled. You take us along. Now, the narrator developed a soft corner for them in his heart. As we made the rounds, my interest was again provoked, that is, making eager by their remarkable demeanor. Demeanor, nothing but the appearance. While we behaved to others, while talking, dressing, it was attracted by others. That is referred as demeanor. They were childish enough and in many ways quite artless. Artless is nothing but innocent. It refers the children. Jacopo was lively as a squirrel. Nicola's smile was steady and engaging. Yet in both these boys' faces there was a seriousness which was far beyond their years. In the week which followed, we saw them frequently, for they proved extremely useful to us. If we wanted American cigarettes or seats for the opera or the name of good restaurant, Nicola and Jacopo could be relied upon to satisfy our needs. What struck one most was their willingness to work. During these summer days under the hot sun, they shined shoes, sold fruit, hawked newspaper. Hawking is nothing but selling by shouting. conducted tourists around the town and ran errands. They were willing to satisfy all that the narrator requires, and they were happy to enjoy with them. The narrator too want to share their requirements. One night, go to the next paragraph. One night we came upon them in the windy and deserted square. Deserted is nothing but unoccupied and uninhabited. Resting on the stone pavement beneath the lights, Nicholas sat upright, tired. A bundle of unsold newspaper lay at his feet. Jacopo, his head resting upon his brother's shoulder, was asleep. It was nearly midnight. Now the narrator. Why are you out so late, Nicola? Waiting for the last bus from Padua. We shall sell all our papers when it comes in. Must you work so hard? You both look rather tired. We are not complaining, sir. Look at these boys. They are brisk, always active, doing a lot of work. They won't get tired. They have some other commitment. They want to fulfill that. For that, what they are doing, even fell asleep, they continuously doing some work to earn money. Next paragraph. But next morning, when I went over to the fountain to have my shoes shine, I said, Nicola, the way you and Jacopo work, you must earn quite a bit. You spend nothing on clothes. You eat little enough. When I see you, you have a meal. It's you black bread and figs. Tell me, what do you do with your money? He colored deeply under his sunburn and then grew pale. Grew pale is nothing but looking so tired. He looked to the ground. Now the narrator, you must be saving up to emigrate. Is nothing but emigrate is nothing but taking up citizen to the any other country, any other foreign countries. You want to saving up to emigrate to America? I suggested. He looked at me sideways, spoke with an effort. We should greatly like to go to the States, but here at present we have other plans. The boys don't reveal anything to the narrator, they just smile it and giving an answer. Yes, let us wind up till that. Go through the 2 pages which I taught. Let's see the next part in the next video.